The Moto Z2 Force was a phone many were looking forward to following last year's Moto Z family, but initial reactions weren't very promising. Is Motorola's latest flagship worth buying? I'm Ben with 9 to 5 Google, and let's find out. Like last year's phone, the Moto Z2 Force is solid in the hardware department. It offers a strong metal build that, despite the super thin 6mm profile, still feels tough. Unfortunately, that thin profile isn't backed up by much heft, making the phone feel a bit hollow and just weird compared to other phones on the market. Luckily, that's easily fixed by adding a style mod. Now, the overall design of the Moto Z2 Force is very similar to the original, and that translates to the display as well. The 5.5-inch Quad HD AMOLED panel is great, with accurate colors and good brightness levels, but unlike a lot of the other phones on the market today, it's still surrounded with quite a lot of bezel. That's all covered by Motorola's Shatter Shield technology, the only way to truly guarantee that your phone will never shatter. While that feature is awesome, the trade-off may not be worth it, seeing that the top layer is incredibly easy to scratch, even with fingernails as short as mine. Now, software-wise, Motorola kills it as usual. The near-stock build is excellent, and Motorola's added features just enhance what Google already brings to the table. The powerful Snapdragon 835 under the hood also lends itself to a very quick phone that never lagged once during my testing period. Now, Moto mods are obviously another big part of the Moto Z2 Force. The pins on the back give the phone the ability to add features like extra battery capacity, wireless charging, and a lot more with just a snap. All former Moto mods work great with the Z2 Force, but one Motorola is really pushing this time around is the 360 mod. Now, this mod simply adds a 360-degree camera to the phone. It works great, it integrates well into the software, but I really can't say this is worth the $300 price tag. Stay tuned though, as we'll have more information on that coming soon right here on the channel. Going into my testing with the Moto Z2 Force, the biggest thing I was concerned about was the battery life, given the extremely small number on paper. A 2730 mAh pack powering this phone seems small, and it is. In the several days I tested the phone, I can't say I've been impressed with the battery life. It's not horrible, but it's not great by any means at all, but it's definitely better than that number suggests. For lighter users, it'll definitely get you through the day, but for anyone else, I would highly recommend checking out a battery mod for this phone. The Moto Z2 Force also packs Motorola's first dual camera system. It's comprised of two 12-megapixel sensors, one color and one monochrome. Now, it uses these to produce pretty solid shots that hold up well to the competition, even if it doesn't top phones like the Pixel, HTC U11, or Galaxy S8. Video recording is also pretty decent as long as you have enough light. To close things out, we'll talk about a couple of the smaller points on the Moto Z2 Force. For one, the headphone jack is gone yet again, but I'm really not that irritated by it. Further, the Z2 has a solid fingerprint sensor up front that can be used as a navigation pad with gestures. It's a cool feature to pull a little bit more out of the 5.5-inch screen. Now, in all reality, the Moto Z2 Force isn't a bad phone. The performance and software are solid, the build is great, and there's really not that many major complaints. Unfortunately, that just doesn't cut it in today's market. At $720 and up, I don't see the Moto Z2 Force being a hit, even if it is finally available on all carriers this time around. Our full review with more details is linked in the description, along with a link to buy if you're interested in checking it out. I've been Ben with 9 to 5 Google. Thanks for watching.